Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. This is Mike Brenner. This is the Odds Couple Sports Betting Show for Thursday, August 18th. Right now, we're going to start things off by looking at the opening lines for the MLB card for tomorrow, Friday, August 19th. Mike Brenner and I, of course, having very profitable Augusts.
Yes.
I'm officially out of my abyss. Mike Brenner, you're officially out of.
Well, I'm out of the first level of the abyss. Now I'm at the next level, Pistol Pete. But guess what? Seriously, confidence, I never lost it or wavered on it. And, you know, I own it when I lose. But I'm glad I'm putting it together. I'm figuring some things out. And I think I'm going to have a nice run the rest of this, this season and going into the playoffs.
Sounds
Pistol.
good. All right, taking a look at the opening lines here. One line kind of jumped out at me. Maybe you can explain this to me. Why is this line where it is? Texas at Tampa Bay. Hamels against Andriese. They're just minus 135 at Pinnacle. Hamels, of course, is pitching fine. Andriese has gotten hit twice in his last two starts.
And Texas, and they're playing good ball and
why
winning.
Are they such a modest road favorite here?
Well, I don't think it's going to be available tomorrow, Pistol Pete. So what I'm thinking is that's probably just a little an under the radar, undervalued. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that. What was it again? The money line?
Minus 135 right now at Pinnacle.
What was the run line for
the
just
run line?
Shits and giggles?
The Pinnacle one doesn't appear to be out yet, but it's plus one, about 140, 135.
All right, here's what I'm going to do because I really got a feeling that's going to move tomorrow, and I'm saying this with all due confidence. Hamels is going to lock down. They see that they have a chance to be one of the best teams. I'm going with it on the run line plus 145. You said?
No, we can give you the Pinnacle opener, or you can take plus 135.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take 135.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to take Texas minus one on the Pinnacle opener, and I agree.
Good eye, buddy.
If I decide to take it back tomorrow, I think it probably comes out at a profit. So I'm going to take Texas minus one at the Pinnacle opener on the run line. All right.
I've got one I want to open up to you.
All right, let's hear.
Cards, Wainwright on the road money line at the Phillies. I saw that at about what, minus 140, 150?
It's minus 164.
It's gone up in the last hour. Jesus,
okay. According here, to opened at minus 169. And Wainwright has also definitely gotten hit in his last three starts. Now, he's a guy who, if anyone is a guy who I trust to turn a ship around, it's Wainwright. But,
no doubt, but I'll tell you what, this ship doesn't need turning around right now. On the road, they're a freaking battle tank, Pistol Pete.
And Morgan isn't any great shakes at home for Philly. It's a big road line. I agree with you. That's a kind of an intriguing line.
And if I could put this out there, Pete, and I don't mean to cut you off, the Cardinals got to be looking in the mirror saying, hey, we're still in the hunt, but we got to turn it on. So I think they turn it on. Pistol Pete, give me a run line, baby.
Take it? All right. Well, you could take the the Pinnacle opener, or you can take minus 110.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go with the 110 because I think that's going to shoot up. So run line
St.
110
Louis
Cards.
minus 1.5, minus 110. All right. Now, another one sort of similar to a Texas and Tampa Bay is the Yanks at the Angels, right? Now, we know we've talked about the Angels in many of these videos, vaguely down on the Angels. They're basically Trout and Pujols and not much else. And the Yankees have some youngsters who are coming up who are producing, and Weaver definitely vulnerable. Tanaka is, gets hit at times, but feels like a notch or two above Weaver right now. And the Yankees are only minus 135, exactly the same line on the road against the Angels. What do you think about that one?
Wow, Pistol Pete, I like your angle because the Yankees still, they got a heartbeat for the playoffs still. It's still beaten. And you know what? I'm not going to take it as an official pick.
But it's an interesting situation.
It really is because like you said, wow, I'm a little shocked at that. I thought that would be a little bit more.
You know what? I'll jump on that one just to grab it in right now. I'll take the Yankees minus one at the Pinnacle opener.
Fantastic. Pulling that trigger.
Right. Next, the Cubs. We've been riding them all series long against Milwaukee.
And as we're filming, they are kicking some ass and taking some names.
Now
so
they
cover
are going
the first half
into Coors, into Colorado.
Yeah.
What do we think about this series?
Well, I think Kendricks is getting some momentum as he sees that this team's bats are absolutely on fire right now, and they're getting a lot of run production for the starting staff. They got the best ERA amongst baseball in their starters this month. You know what? Anderson on the mound in Colorado. I'm going to go with the Cubbies. I saw it at what? It's in the 50s, right?
Minus 150 is the best line right now.
Pistol Pete, I got to take that. I'm going to lock it in on the money line,
You're
baby.
locking in a lot of
yes, I am, and I feel good about it.
All right.
Money line minus 150.
Okay. Next one, another interesting one. James Shields goes again, and he's had three starts in a row that are maybe three of the worst, probably the worst three-game run out of any.
And I even thought he was going to stay solid. Remember, he had a terrible run early. Then he really turned around. Now he's back to the James Shields we know and love that cashes tickets.
Yeah, so I don't know. Now he's going to be at home against Oakland. A bit of an easier assignment.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. Oakland's got the bats. They got some capability. I'm staying off of that, Pistol.
All right. And then we got, okay, I think we can wrap it up, and then maybe you want to talk about Greinke coming off a shellacking at Fenway. But
yeah, now there's one other I like, though, that I want to lock in, if
Okay.
it's available. Washington with Rourke on the mound, going to Atlanta, because Washington knows right now, you better step it up, or guess what, or we're going to be stepping out of the race. So give me a full game money line, Washington,
minus
baby.
133.
I'm taking it.
Rourke has been great. Yeah.
I'm locking in on that. Minus
All right.
133.
Okay, is that all you want to lock in here on the opener?
That's it, Pistol Pete.
All right, should we review? Why don't you review quickly?
Okay,
What
I'm
you
locking
locked
in Cardinals on the run line tomorrow at the Phillies, minus 110. Washington money line, minus 133 at Atlanta. And the Cubbies, a machine, a train running down the track, baby. Locking it in, the money line, minus 150 at Coors Field.
All right.
And tomorrow on our show, I'll make these will absolutely be official, and I may add one or two, Pistol.
Sounds good. And what did I lock in? I locked in the Yankees.
Hopefully you locked in a date tonight,
and
you know,
Texas
downtown.
at -1. All right, sounds good. We will be back tomorrow with our regular morning MLB Odds Couple show.
Good.
If you like Captain American football, there's 50,000 dead presidents on the line in this year's Bait the Prick contest. In case you ain't fucking guessed, I'm the prick. Click on the link below for more info. I'm ready to stomp some ass. This is gonna be my best performance yet. So join today. It's free, you fucking squares.